So this is an extension of why your spells don't work, you know? The wave has run dry. And in the previous video, I talked about this Age of Aquarius, what this Age of Aquarius is. And Age of Aquarius is basically mind, air. So basic symbology is, you know, with a line through it. You know what I'm saying? What that really means is that you need to use the mind. We need to build networks, technology, but not just that. Not just that. Also, we need to start using the mind. What I mean, there's something called psychoenergetics, how you manifest with the mind. A lot of people can't do that. If you don't believe me, there's something called ring cells. It's like these symbols that like the Buddhists had, that they imprinted the energy onto, similar to like a Horcrux, like in Harry Potter with Voldemort. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what I'm trying to get across is that the energy gets transmuted into this object. And when this energy gets transmuted into this object, your energy gets imprinted. You get what I'm saying? That's why people aren't winning in today's time. They're still operating in the age of Pisces, where it's just mindless and primitive emotionality. You get what I'm saying? It's just, people are just emotional for the sake of being emotional. They're still children. And that's also a dark side about the Age of Aquarius. We never talk about this stuff. We talk about the Age of Aquarius. We don't understand it's a polarity. Aquarius, and then there's Leo. They're not even doing the Leo aspect right. There's no leadership, no creativity. You see, the music sucks, the art sucks. A lot of shit just sucks. Because they're not individuals. Leo's about being an individual on a root chakra level. You know what I'm saying? Having personal pride. People don't have that. You know what I'm saying? So, you see, like, the wave has dried up and it's getting constantly evaporated by the sun. Leo, like, evolve. You know what I'm saying? So the Age of Aquarius is about embracing our full potential of the mind. Back in the day, I used to teach motherfuckers parapsychology, how to remote view, all that weird mental shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of parapsychology, all of this mental abilities, teaching motherfuckers how to move shit with their mind. And I don't do that no more because, you know, motherfuckers is lazy. You see, and that's why they're getting raped. Saturn is about the work. You know what I'm saying? Saturn don't like motherfuckers who are lazy. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers is like not putting in fucking work. You feel me? So if motherfuckers is not putting in the work, you feel me? Like, that's why a lot of people are like handcuffed. You know, they jailed. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? So that's part of the wave. You got to put in the work. Other motherfuckers are getting raped because Uranus. Now, Uranus has two symbols. You know, it has the what you call it, the Mars one with the dot pointing upwards. You know what the fuck I mean? And then the other one is like, you know what I mean? Looks like Pisces on top of the circle. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are not vibrating to that. You know, the Mars one is about individuation, spiritually connecting with your divine power, your divine masculine, you know, or feminine, but mostly divine masculine. And then, you know, the one that looks like Pisces on the circle is like creating better communities and groups and cultures and revolutions. No, I ain't doing that fucking shit. Everyone's a fucking conformist. The only real revolution they're doing is this gay shit, because like Uranus, my bad. Uranus rules, what do you call it? Culture. And also gays. That's why gays are called Uranians. I already like passionate. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep that in. I don't give a fuck. Uranus rules like gays and shit like that. So they're channeling on the low octave, not building higher cultures and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's all childish. This is why Saturn cut his daddy's testicles off, because, you know, it's childish shit. You know what I'm saying? But the mother's also fucked up. But we'll talk about mommy issues another day. Another video, to be more specific. But like what I was saying was that people, man, they need to move with the wave. Now, there's other planets, I mentioned them, like Makmak and Kronos, but those are more trans-Neptunian and Uranian. Well, I'll talk about those another time, but that's also the wave. Kronos is a higher octave of like Saturn. You feel me? It's a higher octave of Saturn. And, you know, if you fail, that's why I'm not going to go read too much on Makmak and Kronos. Because if you're failing with what you call it, Saturn and what you call it, and Uranus, motherfucker, like, you ain't gonna get the trans-Neptunian and the, you know what I mean, the Uranian planets. You're gonna get raped. So master those two planets. That is the wave, you know. what I basically just said is the wave. If you do that, you will succeed, you know. The wave goes deep, but I'm trying to make it functional. Because back in the day, you know, I used to help motherfuckers and all that shit. So, yeah. It's your boy, Hermetic Lock. Check yous.